of a number. The square of a number is the product obtained when a number is multiplied by itself. In other words, when a number is multiplied by itself, the product so obtained is called the square of that number. For example, 4 into 4 is equal to 16, which is equal to 4 power 2 or square is equal to 16. Therefore, 16 is the square of 4. 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 is equal to 4 by 9. So, 2 by 3 power 2 or 2 by 3 square is equal to 4 by 9. Therefore, 4 by 9 is the square of 2 by 3. 0.5 into 0.5 is equal to 0.25. That is, when we do it like in a square, 0.5 power 2 or 0.5 square is equal to 0.25. Therefore, 0.25 is the square of 0.5. The numbers such as 16, 49 and 0.5 are all square numbers, since each such number can be expressed as the product of a number itself. In general, when a natural number n is expressed as p into p, where p is also a rational number, then n is a square number. We write n is equal to p square, pronounced as squared. Numbers between two consecutive square numbers. How many numbers are there between 2 square and 3 square? We know that 2 square is 4 and 3 square is 9. Therefore, there are 4 numbers between 2 square and 3 square, 5, 6 and 7 and 8, that lie between 2 square and 3 square. That is, a number of numbers between 2 power 2 and 3 power 2 is equal to 2 into 2, which is 4. Patterns in square number. 1 is equal to 1 is equal to 1 square. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, 2 square. And 1 plus 3 plus 5 is equal to 3 square. The square of a natural number n is equal to the sum of the first n odd numbers. Like 1 into 3 is equal to 3, which is equal to 2 power 2 minus 1. And 3 into 5 is equal to 15, which is equal to 4 square minus 1. 5 into 7 is equal to 35 and 6 square minus 1. The product of a consecutive odd numbers is 1 less than the square of even number lying between them. 2 into 4 is equal to 8, which is equal to 3 square minus 1. 4 into 6 is equal to 24, which is equal to 5 square minus 1. The product of two consecutive even numbers is 1 less than square of odd numbers lying between them. 2 square is equal to 9, which is equal to 4 by 5. 5 square is equal to 25, which is equal to 12 plus 13. 7 square is equal to 49, which is equal to 24 plus 25. The square of any odd number can be written as the sum of two consecutive positive integers. 2 square minus 1 square is equal to 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3, which is equal to 2 plus 1. 3 square minus 2 square is equal to 9 minus 4, which is equal to 5, and 5 can be written as 3 plus 2. The difference of squares of consecutive rational number is equal to their sum. Perfect square. A number is a perfect square if it's a square of some number. A given number is a perfect square if it's expressible as a product of pairs of exact numbers of equal factors. Like for example, 4 is equal to 2 into 2, which is equal to 2 square. And 9 is equal to 3 into 3, which is equal to 3 square. And 1.21 is equal to 1.1 into 1.1, which is equal to 1.1 square. The numbers of 4, 9, 1.21 are perfect squares. The number of digits in a perfect square. A number of one digit has 1 or 2 digits in its square. That is 2 into 1 minus 1, or 2 into 1 digits. or number of two digits has 3 or 4 digits in its square, that is 2 into 2 minus 1 digits or 2 into 2 digits. In general, a number of n digits has 2n minus 1 digits or 2n digits in its square. Some important factors about square numbers. The square of an odd number is an odd number. Example, 9 into 9 is equal to 81. Here, 9 is an odd number and 81 is also an odd number. The square of an even number is an even number always. That is, for example, 4 into 4 is equal to 16. Here, 4 is even and 16 is also even. Whether the number is positive or negative, its square is always positive. That is, 5 square is equal to 5 plus 5 is equal to 25, which is a positive number. And if minus 7 square is equal to minus 7 into minus 7, which is equal to 49, which is also a positive number. The square root of a proper fraction is smaller than the proper fraction. Example, 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 4, which means 1 by 4 is lesser than 1 by 2. The square of a decimal number less than 1 is smaller than a decimal number. Example, 0.8 into 0.8 is equal to 0.36, which means 0.36 is lesser than 0.6. If a number has 1 or 9 on its unit place, then square of this number always has 1 on its unit place. For example, 1 square is equal to 1. 9 square is equal to 81. Here, unit place is equal or lesser than 1 in both cases. If a number has 4 or 6 at its unit place, then its square will have only 6 at its unit place. For example, 4 square is equal to 16 and 6 square is equal to 36. The numbers ending in 2, 3, 7 or 8 are never a perfect square. Example, 22, 28, 113, 113, 77 or 98 are not perfect squares. A number ending in odd number of zeros is never a perfect square. Example, 1000 is equal to 10 into 10 into 10, which is not a perfect square. Square root. The square root of a given number is that a number which, when multiplied by itself, gives the original number. In other words, the square root of a number x is the number whose square is x. We denote the square root of number x by square root x. For example, square root of 36 is equal to 36, square root 36, which is equal to 6, because 6 into 6 is equal to 36. Square root of 1.44 is equal to 1.2, because 1.2 into 1.2 is equal to 1.44. Remark, a perfect square has two square roots, one positive and another negative. If a perfect square number has n digits, its square contains n by 2 digits if n is even. For example, square root 64 is equal to 8, since 8 into 8 is equal to 64. And 1 by 2, n plus 1 digits if n is odd. For example, square root 121 is equal to 11. Here n is equal to 3. So 1 by 2, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4 by 2, which is equal to 2. Square root of a number by prime factorization or factor method. Method to find the square root of a number. Find out the prime factorization of the given number. Express the given numbers as the product of a prime number. Make pairs of similar factors and take one factor from each pair of primes and multiply them together, and the product so obtained is the required square root of the given number.